a few other features of our deposition searching and our depositions tab that I want to point out. You can run a search across all of your transcripts at this point, similar to how you'd search across documents in the review tab of a discovery database or in the documents tab of litigation database. If you're in the deponents tab and you run a search for something like cancer, you can see that it hits on a couple of different transcripts. And one nice thing that you can do is go here to switch view and change to the cron view. And you'll actually see the first 3 excerpts of where that word hits on each of the transcripts. And so you can see where that is, and these are all hot links. So if I were to click on this, it would take me to that page and it would have the word highlighted. If you're within a document itself, you can actually search that word within the file right here, and it'll just search within that transcript, but you can search across transcripts the other way. All right, let's head back to the search that I just ran, which was for cancer. There's a couple of different transcripts here that it hits on, and you can go ahead and download this search hit report. And once that exports, you'll be able to see the page from each transcript that includes that search hit. And so it will go down and export each of those pages out so that you can see those search hits. So if I go here to data, and it's in the My Downloads tab, that's where you would find that new one. And so it tells you what the type of report is, what the term that you searched on was. And so if I go here to download it, we can see that this is what it looks like. And so it will, like I said, have the word highlighted in red, and it will have just that page from the transcript so that you can see what that looks like and where that is. All right, next, let's go back into a transcript so that we can take a look at the transcript fields. So these are fully customizable, and just like in the review tab and discovery, you can create your own fields and populate those fields for each of your transcripts, which may help you kind of sort and organize. And so they'll show up over here under the transcript fields tab. And you can also, when you're in the deponents tab, you can show and when you're in the deponents tab and you switch your view back to the grid view, you can actually populate this and customize your grid view just like you can in discovery. And so you can have those different transcript fields as a part of this. And so, for example, state is a custom field. You can populate it as you're going through there and you can see it. You can also search on these fields just like you would search in for anything else, for any other fields, by just searching on the word or the name of the field in colon. So if I did Minnesota, that will pull up those 2 documents. If there is a space in between, like a phrase for the name of the field, you can put that space in by using an underscore. So witness underscore type colon, whatever the witness type is, will return that field as well. Okay, and let's go ahead and pop back into a deposition. Let's go back to the deponents tab, and I just want to show you how documents get linked. And so in the documents tab, I have a folder for Dawn Patterson's exhibits and a folder for Fiona Callahan's exhibits. Those exhibits are actually linked to those transcripts, as you can see here with the 2 and the 8 with that sign right there. So if I go into Dawn Patterson's transcript down here in this related documents tab, so if I click on that and then I click into the document that I want to see, it'll start taking you to where that document appears in the transcript. which may not be super useful for kind of clicking through to those exhibits. But what you can do is, as you're reading along in the document, all of these exhibits are actually hot linked as you're going through it. So as I'm reading along, once Exhibit 4 gets referenced, if I want to go ahead and see what Exhibit 4 is, I can click on that link in the transcript itself, and it will take me directly to that exhibit so that I can review that, code it, do whatever I need to do, and prepare for my litigation.